We're going to be installing the Morimoto XB hybrid headlights for the 2006 Ram. These were the ones that were on it when I bought it. I think he said he got them off Amazon or whatnot, if I'm not mistaken. So first things first, we're going to do take 3 10mm bolts out, which are located 1, 2, and there's one right back there in the fender liner right there. We're gonna go ahead and take those 3 out on each side. 2 and 3 right up in there. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and use a 3/8 ratchet, an extension, and then a 10mm deep socket. And we're gonna go ahead and yank these things out. All right, so we got our 2 bolts and 1 nut. That back one right there is actually a 10mm nut. So we've got all 3 of those out. Now this should just pop right on out. Oh yeah, look at that. I can't, see if I can do this. There we go. There we go. Popped right out of there. And yeah, this is how it looks. So you've got this right here is your turn signal bulb. And mine, actually, I'm going with the LED switchbacks from Morimoto as well. So mine's not amber, or at least it won't be until the turn signal goes on it. And then yeah, this is your regular one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and unclip these. So this one, I think you just twist and it comes out. Yeah, twist, comes right out. And this one right here. Same thing, this one's coming out. Okay, so I had them mixed up. So this is your amber one on the outside. And this is your normal one. Right on, just like that. It's disconnected. Old piece of wire loom. All right, here we go. All right, so we've got both sides, passenger side and driver side headlight out. And after getting it out, I was looking at this wiring harness, and the previous owner had actually cut one of the plugs on both sides. So I'm actually a plug short for the Morimoto headlights, as they do take 4 connections. One for the harness that they give you right there. This is the one that I was missing. The turn signal, and then you got your main connector. So on Facebook Marketplace, I was able to find a truck that had been crashed and got these for $5. Went and just snipped them myself. The guy was super cool. So yeah, they're just gonna plug. I'm gonna go ahead and solder these, or crimp, probably, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna connect these to the existing wire that was cut in the truck, and then yeah, should just bolt or plug right up to the Morimoto. So let's get her going. All right, so I've got these new connections on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some wire loom on them, and then we can go ahead and connect the new headlights. We've got both sides wire loomed and looking snazzy now. So now we're gonna go ahead and install the fuse tap that Morimoto provides. And they said to go ahead and use fuse tap number 33, which is your ignition on. But I've already got quite a few accessories ran to this one. So they said I can go ahead and use the cigarette lighter fuse. This thing focuses, come on. Right here, which is fuse number 40 right there. Cigarette lighter. I'm not even using my cigarette lighter anyway. I actually took it out so I could have my 5-position switch right there. So yeah, they said I can just, Morimoto said I can just take this 20 amp fuse out and then plug this right in. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Go. There we go. I'll go ahead and feed this through right here. So this is the driver side and this is the passenger side. So I'm going to go ahead and feed it through into this other side and probably wire loom this as well. All right, so I've got the Morimoto fuse tap installed and wire loomed now. So we got the 3 OEM plugs from the harness, and this one goes up here, goes along the back of that, goes down there, right there. So now what I'm gonna do is install the LED switchback turn signal lights that I bought for these headlights as well. Part number, focus, there we go. Go ahead and get these installed and go ahead and slap them in there. All right, so I've got my LED switchbacks installed now from Morimoto. So we're gonna go ahead and slap them in there. All right, LED switchback is installed. We're gonna go ahead and mock everything up, just plug in all the harnesses and whatnot, and make sure that she turns on and whatnot before we put her in there.
That running light is on.
All right. There we go. It works, and mine hyper flash because I've got my flatbed has LEDs in it. And it has something to do with my flatbed, but yeah, everything works right on. So we're gonna go ahead, secure that one up, and then do this side as well. All right, got them both plugged in and wired up. Go ahead and get a start video.
let's go ahead and review the installation process along with how well these things perform. These headlights were 100% plug and play, other than the 2 plugs that the previous owner was so kind just to cut and leave there for me. But we've got it looking fresh as factory again, no worries. Now let's go ahead and jump into how these things performed. These things are so bright, guys, you can see into the future, I swear. These things absolutely blew me away, especially on the brights setting. They are actually as bright, if not brighter, than my light bar on the bumper there. These things come with a 5-year warranty from Morimoto, and I'm super happy with the quality and performance of them. Couldn't be happier. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and comment, subscribe, and like for what you want to see in the future. Stay tuned. Thank you.